Gallifrey, Gallifrey,
Oh boy, oh boy. Got my stress snack.
There's a little... This is like an OCD. It will bother me. Can you hit delete?
The space? Yes.
Thanks.
I didn't mean to put the space
No,
in.
it's just...
Honestly, it bothers me that I've put 2 zeros into it.
But it makes sense because it lines up with the other.
Yeah. No, yeah. Good catch. Because
So
that...
funny.
Should,
It's
that
just my
space
brain
should not have
being
been
like, you will hyper-focus on that. Even though you shouldn't. And it really doesn't matter.
there. Now you won't even see it. Now you won't even see it because I minimized that window.
But guess what? You're seeing us. We're not seeing you, but you're seeing us.
And we're about to be seeing Battlestar Galactica Season 3, Episode 1. I'm already stressed.
Already stressed snack, and I'm Kat.
I'm Paula.
And we're getting fracked.
Yeah.
We're already stressed because, and if you would like to see it, these are some extra things you get on our Patreon, patreon.com/GallifreyGals. Our Geronimo and Red Alert tiers, hell yeah. Got to see the like little mini like webisodes that happened.
A web series in between the 2
seasons
about the Resistance.
Yeah. So that was a good time. If you want to go catch that, you can join our Patreon. Thank you, patrons. You're the bee's knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're already a little...
Yeah, we watched that and we're like...
We gotta get snacks. We gotta fill our water. We gotta...
Why? What is going on? And Anders and
67 days.
Ty and 67 days and where is Boomer? And why did... And the police and the...
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
And I'm real pumped to start season 3.
Let's do it.
The way the two of us just froze mid-crunch.
That's Ty in that jail because they caught him trying to blow up something under the granary or whatever.
Was that Ellen? Like,
table
marking
just right.
the day. That's Ty for sure. His eye. Did he lose his eye?
Ooh, there's
Chief
Anders.
Hello, Brother Cavill.
Ah,
sunglasses.
Every time they take you out of this cell and we change those little hash marks on your little calendar there you're trying to hide.
Jeez Louise.
Why are they doing this?
Potatoes, gravy.
Is this the like new world that they're, or like not new world, but like new like area of the planet where they're living peacefully?
Why are they treating her this way? What do they want? I'm sorry, she's sleeping with the priest?
Yeah, it looks like it's gotta be a Cylon. Oh, does she even want to be here?
I was gonna say, yeah, what is happening? Because at first I thought maybe she liked it, but then I thought maybe she didn't like it.
I don't know if she did.
I need a knife.
I'll cut your meat for you.
You can't have one. Sorry, no sharp objects for you. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's
Are they,
something about
like-
that thank you that like, ugh, I don't know how to feel about that.
I must say I quite enjoyed that.
I don't think she did.
No. Something's up with her face.
When do I get what I want?
Did he hit her? Ew. Oh my gosh. I feel so ill
sick.
from multiple things at the start of this episode.
See, that feels like a test.
Come on.
This is so bad.
I feel really bad about all the bad things I've said about Ellen. She obviously cares about him.
that doesn't mean we can't feel complicated
but
feelings.
still,
like we can
that
not
was
like someone and not feel
pretty
that
selfless, I feel like, what she's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I'm sure she's had to reassess some things
Yeah.
after being on this planet for some time.
I will say Saul rocks that sailor look pretty well.
Yeah, I know, for sure. He's
Oh gosh.
gonna go like run his lighthouse.
Are they actually working with Boomer?
I don't know about that. Don't yell. Does she have something on her arm?
It looks like it, right? Like a
Have they
circle tattoo or
tattooed her?
something.
You look so lovely tonight.
I'll see you soon.
Does she just like
Just kill them
Kill.
one after the other. Now she's like, and now I cut my own steak. Oh my gosh, with the blood on her hand and everything. This was a brutal
She's not
start to
okay.
this.
That's... I don't know what they've put her through. Not even calling it New Caprica anymore.
Just Caprica City.
134th day of the silent occupation of New Caprica.
134.
We've had no contact with Galactica since it left
4
4
months.
months ago. It is simply not enough to kill Cylons because they don't die.
Oh, this lady.
We're here because a majority of the Cylon felt that the slaughter of mankind
But
had been a mistake.
yet,
We're
we
here
keep...
to find a new way to live in peace.
Are you doing that? No.
Fear is a key article of faith, as I understand. A little
More fear.
into the people's hearts and
Yeah,
minds.
that's living in peace, sure.
Let's execute Baltar.
What?
Huh.
What? I think that I have cooperated.
Gaius is with me. Anyone who wants to challenge that will have to deal with me.
Ooh, look who she's just looking at.
But now most humans think of him as a traitor and
So,
would
yeah.
actually cheer his death.
Yeah.
Fine. We round up at random groups off the street and we execute them publicly.
This
Boomer, you're gonna let this happen.
Or else we start reducing the human population to a more manageable
is...
size.
What the frack?
Less than 1,000.
Less than 1,000.
The point of coming here was to start a new way of life.
And what has it gotten us? It's not like they welcomed us with FRAK. Never mind.
Well, if you take over,
Uh-huh.
force is not...
Why aren't they grateful?
Is the love of that man really worth possibly losing all of this?
If you ever experienced love, you wouldn't have to ask.
Interesting. Wow.
The Cylons have been recruiting and training humans in an attempt to establish a human police
This is what we saw in our little web series.
The members of the human police have since become an extension
Yeah,
of the Cylons'
of course they have.
corporeal
Of course.
authority. There's no question. Some of them are people we might least expect. Who this mysterious benefactor is, but he communicates with the insurgents by
Maybe
means
it's,
of a secret signal.
Gata.
But he was on... Oh, no, he wasn't. He was with Gaius Baltar. For sure, that's Gata. Are you gonna give him food or water?
Graduation ceremony. Oh, you're gonna find out who's
Security
in the police. But they know that Duck is there, in theory, spying.
As a double agent.
The baby.
Give me back in a couple hours.
One of these days, you're just not gonna come back, are you?
Oh.
A couple hours. Promise.
I'm so scared. Did they actually poke his eyeball out?
I think they did. I think he doesn't have an eye.
The eye is gone.
Oof. Thank you. We were wondering.
Right out onto the floor. Picked it up and
Gross.
showed it to me.
Oh my gosh.
Hard-boiled egg.
These are right out of the ministry files. Where are you getting this stuff? Who's your source?
We don't know.
I have no idea.
Gaius Baltar.
Yes, sir. I think we can get a shot at it, too.
Send a message.
They want to
With the
kill him.
Cylons, you're a target. No boundaries for the Cylons. There's no boundaries for us.
Oh,
Then are we
Ty.
any better than them? This is the same argument.
Every day we try and contact the Raptor, and every day the Cylons jam the transmission.
There's no raptor there.
Hey, you don't know that.
Watch your fracking mouth.
They came back for you the first time, didn't they?
And it's out there because the old man isn't just gonna leave us to the Cylons.
And if it wasn't for my wife being a royal pain in the ass and refusing to let it go, I would be dead a year now.
Any word on Kara?
Oh.
Nothing in 4 months.
He cares about her.
It's like
Oh, is
she
this the new
knows that
one?
she can't escape, apparently.
5 times now.
Well,
And she left the weapon there because she knows he would just find, like...
I only want you to see the truth of your life. The reason why you suffered and you struggled. for
she's a
so long.
freaking
That's why
Cylon.
God sent me to you. That's why God wants us to be together.
What the frack?
God.
Thank you for putting up with me.
Put it down, Kara. Just put it down.
That was a sharp knife.
I'm a patient man.
You're
Ew.
disgusting.
It's never gonna happen.
Of course it's gonna happen. You're gonna hold me in
Oh,
your
he's
arms
like, I'm meant to
and embrace
be
me.
with you. No. That's not how shit
I've seen
works.
it.
I've seen it. No.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I will never come join you. Do not come anywhere
I'm
near
saying
me.
join
Gross, sir. Disgusting.
I do love you, Catherine.
No, you don't.
Ew.
No, you don't. You don't treat someone you love that way.
You love the
You
idea of what's in your head. That's called abuse.
She is married to someone else.
He left the door unlocked.
Yeah. Wow, it's just an apartment in a freaking jail.
This is the CAG. Abort maneuver.
And run the exercise one more time.
Oh, you don't want to run him.
16 times now, sir.
The next one will be 17, won't it?
The hell are we supposed to pull this off with Cylon Raiders?
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Tell me! I'm losing flight control!
Oh, no.
And this is what happens. They're running
get
too
exhausted.
hard.
Pull them in!
Yeah.
Roger that, Cat. Bring your birds back on.
Oh, he's...
And you're acting like the only problem is they're not working hard enough?
You're weak, soft, mentally and physically. Turn around and get your fat ass.
Oh my god.
Determined, ready.
I don't like this one, Colonel. I think we're the ones crossing the line.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's wrong, Colonel? You know that, don't you? Not the first time we've sent a soldier on a one-way mission.
No.
You know that, don't you? Just
No.
take out Gaius.
This is not... No.
Why? It doesn't matter if you take
Since
out
they killed
Gaius. Who cares?
I got nothing to live for.
Some things you just don't do, Colonel. Not even in war.
Feel pretty much alone. Except maybe for you.
I wish I could go back a year and tell that Admiral Dam about this conversation. Do you feel guilty about leaving the people behind on New Caprica?
She's got like furniture. And
Yeah,
stuff
they've
in
like
there.
made it an apartment.
Don't do guilt. Neither does Ty, but I think Adama manages it in a slightly healthier way.
I sat in here for weeks, just consumed with rage
Yeah.
at all the things that had happened to me.
Which was a lot.
I was angry at myself for the choices I had made.
Huh.
But the only way to move forward was to forgive myself. I don't think or Galactica or the people on New Caprica can survive unless the man at the top finds a way to forgive himself.
Wow.
She is so good at giving him like wisdom.
Sound advice.
This is not the first time, because she's the one too who is like, you should.
Even before the Cylon
You need to
reveal,
make
too.
up with Rosalind. You need to do the. Yeah, you need to.
You're soft. You believe that?
Yeah. I mean, you. Yeah.
I'm not looking for a fight.
Ooh, yikes.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
They've really put him in like a...
He's.
Come out and say it.
Yeah.
They've put on some
He's right.
extra fat
You're
on him.
soft. I'm not talking about
Yeah, and it's not a weight thing. It really isn't.
And the truth is, you're a soldier who needs a war.
In this context. I'll talk about it more at the end.
Okay, but is anybody ever leaving a bowl of water for... What was his name? Frank? I can't remember. Jake.
This music is making me nervous. I don't like this music. Oh, they got the jamming frequencies. Keep trying. There are raiders up there. Or maybe no, are those
I was like,
Cylon
are
ships?
those Cylon ships? I can't tell.
Lots of nothing on the wireless as usual.
There is someone.
There you go out there, yep.
It's working.
Come on. Come on.
Spin up the FTL.
No.
Ready to go.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, baby.
It's a colonial transmission. That's a low power signal, but recognition codes match.
Aww. Oh.
The Raptor just made contact with us.
Have hope. We're coming for you.
It's really gonna be okay.
What sucks is that's not actually the end of the episode. So
Yeah, I want
something
that to be
not
the end of the
okay
episode.
is gonna happen.
Well, maybe not.
No, I don't trust this show.
Mr. President,
This is a good way to turn
it's time for the graduation ceremony.
Caprica 6 against the humans, honestly.
About the ceremony, there's been a change of plan. I won't be going. Security concern.
Oh.
Let the staff know.
He's gonna have to reveal himself.
We should call off the strike. If your source on the inside says Baltar's not gonna be there, abort. Otherwise, stick with the plan.
Please hear from him.
Please.
Please, Gata.
Please,
Get to him,
please.
please. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is horrible!
No.
Just go
No.
right to him. You know who to talk. No! There's time for this to still turn out okay, but I just don't know.
Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
You're the dream of a new tomorrow for humans and Cylon alike.
Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. He's not there. Don't do it.
I'll see you soon, Nora.
I told you. Fucking hell, what an ending. Fucking hell. Boy.
He just killed all those people. Yeah. Most likely all those people who were graduating.
Yep. There goes your 200 person. All those people, however you consider them to be, innocent or not, or the whole point was to get Baltar, and they shouldn't have done the plan in the first place, right?
No.
Like, it was a bad idea, and
it was a bad idea to begin with.
Data couldn't get them the information in time.
And that makes me worried, like, do they have an idea that Gata has been, like, leaking information? I don't know. I don't think so.
Know. I don't think Gaius does, because seems like an idiot, but who knows?
Seems like.
Who knows?
He is an idiot. And now he's literally, like, just her, like what? Like, just her little play toy? Like,
who knows? Yeah, we haven't really seen their dynamic
yet.
Yeah, we haven't really. We don't know.
Cavill, wow, I felt so, like,
gross,
cool about him in the beginning, and now I'm like,
no, he's at least the one.
They're
both.
two,
the two that we have seen in this episode, bad. I canceled them.
Canceled.
They're canceled.
Horrible. Ellen doing what she did to get him out, like, horrendous. How much has she been having to do that? Because it wasn't just one time. You could tell.
Ugh. Gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah, pretty gross.
Ty lost an eye. It looked like a hard-boiled egg.
That was a pretty good line.
It was good.
Starbucks in weird fantasy marriage prison.
Yeah. They're really they're trying to brainwash her, like, push her to the point, like, abusing it to the point.
He just wants to be with her.
He's seen it from the gods.
It's so stupid.
And it makes it goes all, I mean, that's why they showed us the previously, but that leave-in all the way back was like, you have a destiny. And so was that it the whole, like, that was it the whole time with him? He knew who she was.
Yeah.
He knew about her mom.
Yeah,
I feel like if she was a Cylon, they would just show her already, right?
They would tell her. Yeah, I mean, unless he's coming around to some weird, once you love me, then I'll tell you you're a Cylon. I'll give you that information. I want you to love me before you know that or whatever. But it might just be like, at first I really thought like, oh, it's because she's a Cylon. But now I think it is just because he thinks they're supposed to be together. Which is gross.
He's been told by the gods that that's the case, and that's just absolutely bananas. And it's so, and now we have this like this thing where we see her kill him, and we're like, well, she's obviously done this before. Yeah. Now she just has to wait there because and it's like, oh yeah, she really can't even try to get out.
She can't get out. There's bars there, yeah, and
she can't even try.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care, I can leave this door open because you can't get out anyway.
While he's dying, I'll see you soon.
Gross.
5 times she's done it. At this point, it's like just doing it for her own sanity.
Yeah, it's like, what else am I supposed to do?
Like, I hate you. I'm a prisoner, and I don't want to be doing this.
Horrible.
Hi, monster.
How'd you... Shep, hello.
You little stinker.
How long you been in here for?
I think I just heard the door open. I thought it was Lawson going to the bathroom maybe, but no. It was this guy opening it.
Okay, so here is my thought on Lee.
Yes.
And, like, being soft or whatever. Okay.
Yes.
I know that I can fully appreciate any feeling about that being, like, body shaming, because I think that is valid. But for me, it isn't really about that. That is my kind of interpretation of it is like him being less fit, gaining weight, losing his muscle mass, is, and his dad calling him out on that, I think, is less about that inherently being like, you shouldn't be not in peak physical fitness because of like all of our normal societal reasons, right? I think it's because when you're in the military,
he needs a soldier.
You need to be in your best shape mentally and physically to be able to withstand the demands of what's going on. And he has stopped taking, like, doing what he needs
care of
to
himself.
do to be in the mental and physical shape he needs to be in for his particular job. And it shows a lack of commitment and dedication and whatever in this context.
Yeah.
I think someone with his body in a different context has nothing to do with
I even
dedication or commitment or his mental state, you know, but in this context I see that. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
but in another context I'd be like, fuck you. So what, he's got a dad bod, who cares?
Are people who, I mean, just because you might have fat on your body doesn't mean you can't be physically in shape.
That is completely correct. Like gladiators were incredibly physically fit, but
larger.
It was very important for them to have a layer of fat across their stomach because that protects them and their internal organs during their fights. So 100%, you know,
but it's
and there's
obviously
many examples of that.
Yeah, but it's obviously a case of he's just not taking care of himself at all.
He's just given up.
And I think that Dama, I think overall it's like what you said, and I do believe that is it, but I think that he uses the fat shaming as a way to try and like...
Yeah, that's fair,
take a jab to make it
it's
a
not
thing.
just
you know,
saying
like the get out of here, get your fat
working,
ass out of here. Was like
that is very fair. That is very fair. I think,
but I liked that we did get to see Dee's perspective because she said, like, I'm not talking about your body.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about physically.
You are choosing to behave in a certain way because you're trying to not be like your dad.
But you're not ready for what needs to be done, which is they need to run a rescue mission. Yeah. They need to go and save what's left of humanity. And it's like, you got to be ready for that.
And it's also like, maybe you have to admit that who you actually are. Stop hating your dad or not wanting to be like him because you are like him.
Yeah.
It's
but
a
that
good
doesn't
thing.
mean you
it's
have
what I
to...
like about you. So...
And it doesn't
stop
even
fighting
mean
against
that
it.
he even has to be like the parts of his father that he maybe doesn't like.
Yeah,
like you can
exactly.
hone in on the things you've learned from him and not have to necessarily take the negative behavior with it.
But just throw the whole baby out with the bathwater, if you will, is like,
we're not getting any win there. But also, we've got, I keep just saying Adama for dad, but like, you know, him, I know, like, it's so important for them to be ready for this situation, but also you've ran a test 17 times. Your people do at some point need to come in and take 5. Like, they ended up crashing, you know, like, that's 2 ships down.
It's so hard because it's like,
I know why.
Right, you know, like, they're both right and they're both wrong.
And how do you meet in the middle? Which is like this whole show is how do you meet in the middle? And you even have Caprica 6 and Boomer who are like, why are we doing this? We can't behave this way. But they obviously don't have enough power.
Yeah, they're not doing anything to actually
fully stop it.
Make things run the way they think they should. So, like, what's your
point? What's your goal here? And also to sit here and be like, yeah, we're trying to figure out how to live peacefully. Let's bring the population down to like under 1,000 so we can keep them all in a nice little cage and under control. Like you're herding a flock of sheep.
Yeah, you're not seeing them as like living beings with value.
No.
I was gonna say you're not seeing them as human.
You're not seeing them as humans.
I can't say that word because that is
they are only seen as human.
Like, yeah, you're human, and that means you suck.
Yeah. Oh, humans do suck, but also, and Cylons do suck, but also, like...
It's complicated, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And now those people are dead.
Yeah. They should never, even with Gaius being there. Who cares
Shouldn't
if
have done
Gaius
it.
is alive or not?
Who
cares?
gives a shit? When
Why?
you guys,
That's just revenge.
Yeah, and it's like if
Who
you're
cares?
that done with him, which is completely understandable, I would also feel very done with this person who's now betrayed humanity several times over. But just fight to get out of there and leave him behind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just leave him.
It's
Who
his
cares?
problem. He wants to live with the Cylons in this fucked up little world they've created for him, then fine. Get out of there. Or you take him and you lock him in the brig when you're done. This is for treason, you're getting locked up. Like, why does he have, like, killing
who
him is not
cares?
going to do anything.
all you're doing is hurting other people who maybe...
And you're showing them that this is the way in order to get what they want, which is what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to not get what we want by having to murder people. But then it's like they're blowing up the Cylon Raiders, and that's what they're trying to do. And it's like, well, that's helpful for them, because then when the Galactic comes in, then there's less ships for them
to take things out without causing, like...
mass casualties, especially the innocent individuals.
Yes.
Like...
There are ways to do these targeted resistance attacks that do not cause innocent civilians to be killed.
Man, this thing with Leoben, I'm so fascinated.
It makes me really ill. It's real. That is a storyline that's difficult.
It's
going to
be tough.
That's very difficult for me.
It's gonna be tough.
So
it brings up some shit, and that's not fun. Wow, everybody.
Well, the start of season 3. So
What a time to be alive. Watching this show 19 years later.
Glad we don't have to wait. We can watch it at our own pace. As
Thank
fast or
goodness.
as slow as we want.
Thank goodness.
If you would like to make sure that we can continue watching this and reacting to it for you, you can support the channel. The way you can do that is make sure you're subscribed, and you can like the video and leave a comment and let us know what you're thinking and how you feel, and does it feel different watching it now versus when you first watch it. Like, let us know what you think. And lastly,
How you feeling?
You can join our Patreon. Our Patreon supporters are the reason the channel is able to exist. So go check it out. There is a Discord community for you, access to full-length reactions, not edited down for YouTube.
Yeah.
All of
Extra
our
stuff
past
like we
reactions, bonus
mentioned at the
things,
beginning.
like how we watched and reacted to the kind of the mini web series that happened in between the 2 seasons. That's there.
Which I will say, and I said this in our Patreon video, that there's now a new thing on Patreon where you can just like buy access to watch one video. So if you want to check that out and just go see, you know, like I don't know how much it'll be listed at, but like it'll be there. And if you want to just buy the one video to watch, like,
you can do
cool
that.
beans.
That's cool. So check out the Patreon for that kind of thing from now on, because that's going to be a thing, and that's pretty awesome. So thanks so much, y'all.
Catch us next time
as we watch more Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, so say we all. Ugh, this